This conference will now be recorded.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
So, do you girls have any doubt in our last class? If there are anything else, please let me know. Okay. So, last class we have discussed about new rule. Previous to that, we have discussed about building one dynamic dashboard, right? Dashboard we have created using a pivot table. Now, the same thing, we are not going to create a pivot table or chart. We will build one data automatically. We will make some changes according to that, and we will see how that is going to affect my data. Okay, so we'll go here one by one. Okay, let's give me a field. You can start doing along with me so that you will have no doubts from here. Okay, so I'm going to just
Okay.
type some data information, data entry. You can start typing along with me. Just give the field as names, age, qualification, experience, and status, whether the candidate is selected or not. So here is what we are doing. See, I'm just selecting this row. To select a row, shift space. To select a row, shift space, control plus to insert. Now I'm writing here as interview report. Interview report. Okay, this one I'm going to merge the cell, merge and
Ma'am,
center, and I'll
shift space.
shift space C A B. Okay, I want to insert a row between 5 and 4th row. Okay, 4th row and 5th row between this. So what I will do, I'll select the 5th row. To select the 5th row, shift space. To insert, control plus. Always you have to select the second one. In case I have H and I, okay, H and I have. So if I have to insert between H and I some row, you have some column. I want to insert this time a column. To select the column, it is control space and then control plus. Now I'll give here as 2. Okay. See here, select row. For this, the shortcut key is shift space. To select the column, control space. To insert, whether it is a row or column, okay, to insert whether it is a row or column, you have to press control plus. Control plus is the shortcut key for inserting. In case if you want to delete it, then the shortcut key is control minus. Please make a note of this because I'm going to remove all these things. I'll delete all these things. So let me give some randomly some names. Smaya, Soumya, Mansi, Rudra, Chitra, Bala, Banu, Tejas, Amit. I've given some name. Okay, so let me delete this. I'm selecting here control space, then hold a shift key, select till the K, then control minus in order to delete. Okay. Now I have certain requirement to apply here. Okay, so let me give you an requirement what and all I have. I have a age requirement. Okay, I need the candidate whose age is more than 20 and less than 45. Okay, my candidate's requirement here it is. Okay, so I want the candidate whose age is more than 20 and less than 45. This is my requirement for the age because I have one age requirement. And then I also have a qualification. So this is for the age, right? Now I have for the qualification. So my qualification requirement is, okay, so might be the candidate must be with the, I'll give it as BCom or BBM. I need it. Other than this, I don't want any others. This is my requirement for my experience. I mean the qualification. And I have one more requirement, that is my experience. My experience requirement here it is, so the candidate must have more than, okay, I'm giving it more than 1 year and less than, okay, so more than or equals to 1. Okay, let's take here also equals to 20 or less than 20, more than 1 and less than or equals to 5 years. This is what is my requirement. Okay, so if I give this as a requirement, now say example, if the candidate is age is 21 or let me take it as 20 itself, qualification is BCom. Okay, if the experience is 3 years, I need an activity, the status here as accepted. If not, I need to get it as rejected. Say example, here I'm giving as this BBM. This is what I've given, right? Okay. BBM, I have a requirement. So even then it is accepted. So, but if here I'm giving BSc, age is accepted, experience is accepted, but qualification is not accepted. So you have to get an output as rejected. Okay, so R, say example, BBM only I'm having. Here experience is 5.1, 1 month more. So even this criteria is not matching. I must get an output as rejected. So to do this, we are going to use what? If condition. So already we have done with few conditions, like if condition we have used, and condition we have used, or condition we have used. The same thing I'm going to build it here. The same function I'm going to build with this. Now my requirement here, I said you that it must be between this. It must be between this, right? So now what I will do, I'll use a function. Okay, I'll use a function. Let me show you here itself. Insert. Okay, so my requirement, the first condition here based on the age. Okay, so now what I will do is for age, I'm giving a condition. if I'll type it in there also, but before that I just want to show you equals to if if what if the age is where b1, right, b3. So if this b3 cell, okay, if this b3 cell is less than, or sorry, more than or equal to 1 comma, again b3 b3's, okay, if this age is less than or equals to 5, I need to select. But my logical test says that before that I'm going to add and function I will add, and I'm going to close this. Okay, let me show you the same thing. If equals to, if I'll open a bracket. For this logical test, okay, I have three condition, right? So I'm adding one by one. So first condition based on age, if I select, if this condition is greater than equals to 1 comma, if I give, it will go for the values if it is true. So instead what I'm doing here is I'm adding a AND function. So AND function, when I'm adding here logical one, I'm saying here as this one, that is my XP age is, if it is more than, sorry, more than 20, less than 5, this we are going to add here. So that is what I'm going to show you here. Sorry, I gave here wrong. So more than 20, less than 45, this is what we have mentioned here, right? If the condition is like this, if this condition is matching my output, now what I will give, my logical test requirement as accepted. Accepted, I'll close this, double quote, give a comma. Again, if not matching, I will give here as rejected. Close the double quote, close the bracket, then you have to press enter. Okay, let me just copy the same thing and put it here. Now see, I got it as accepted, but this condition is only based on age, but not on this, but not on what? Qualification. I have still have a qualification condition, and I have one more condition for experience. Okay, so I'm going to use a condition, next condition for the qualification. So same thing I'm going to do, but with changes I'm going to have here. So I said that it can be BCom or BBM, not both together, right? So I'm using here R. So it is in my which cell? C3. C3. So I'm going to change this to C3. The cell in which my BBM is written is C3. Okay, so C3 I'm giving here, and here also C3. Okay, but what it is? Qualification. If this is, if this is equals to BCom, close a double quote, okay, or if this is equals to BBM, then I need a selection. Okay, so then I need a selection. I'm saying that here. Okay, I'll bring this down, text box. I'm just saying here as, see, BBM I'm getting as accepted. Let me give it as BCom, accepted. Let me give it as BSc. You are getting as rejected. But I'm showing you separately. I want to add it out here itself. But how to add that I will show you. Okay, so second condition is done. Now we will see about our third condition. Okay, so equals to if open a bracket. Now what is my condition? Experience, my experience. If Again, I'm taking as AND function only. And this experience is in D column. D column, right? D column, third row. So it is D3. If this D3 cell, okay, if this D3 cell is greater than or equals to 1, comma, or if the D3 cell is less than or equals to 5, okay, close the bracket for AND function, give a comma. So then what I need to get? I need to get it as accepted. If this condition is not matching, comma, if this condition is not matching, open a double quote, I need it as rejected. Close the double quote, close the bracket for if condition. So let's copy this and put it over here. It says me as rejected, okay. Let me change here as 4 years, still it is. Now see, it is saying as accepted. But any one condition which is not matching, I must finally get here as rejected only. So not one condition, all my three condition must match. My age, my qualification, my experience. If all these three condition are matching my requirement, then I must get it as accepted. If any one condition is not matching, I must get it as an rejected. For this, we are going to put a data here. So if anybody has a doubt, please let me know.
Ma'am, we should put all these three conditions in these three columns, right?
Yeah, we are not going to put now. We are going to combine all these three conditions together now. Okay,
Oh,
I
okay,
showed
ma'am.
you separately. Now I'm going to put all this together. So my final output, how it has
Okay,
to
ma'am.
be, I'm going to show you. So if you have any doubt in this three condition, let me know, because now I'm going to show you how you need to get the final output. Okay, the status I am going to show you. For the status, first I'll copy the first condition, age, copy, and I'm pasting here in the final output. Okay, this is done. And in the place of rejected, I'm going to put another condition in the place of accepted. Sorry, not in a rejected. In the place of accepted, I'm going to paste the condition of qualification. I'll copy this, then I'll paste it here in the place of accepted. Remember, I didn't select the first comma also and the last comma also. In between with double quote what I've given, that only I'm replacing. See? Okay? In the place of accepted, I'm placing the second condition. In the place of accepted, in the place of accepted, I'm placing the second condition and removing this equals to. Without equals to, I'm selecting the second condition and I'm pasting here in the place of accepted. Now again, third condition, in the place of second formula's accepted place, I'm going to paste this. I'm not going to copy this equals to sign. I'll copy this. Then I'm going to remove this accepted. I'll paste it here. So all my functions is done. Okay, I'll copy this function. Now finally I'll paste it here.
Ma'am, why is there two rejected after the bracket also, ma'am?
because we have removed the previous one, right? So because of that, so let me show you once again.
No, ma'am, should we like leave it like that only? We shouldn't.
No, 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 no. We have to remove. We have to remove. Now this is one if condition. Okay, this is one if condition and this is one if condition. Now I'm going to remove all these things. This two rejected. I'll remove this. And finally, we have how many if condition open? Here one if condition, here one if condition, and here one if condition. But only one bracket is closed. So let's close the other two brackets. Now copy this. After copying, I'll paste it here. See, it says me as a false output. The reason is, see, my logical test, my value if it is true, value if it is false. So I don't have a false option, no. So for false option only, we have given there as accepted and rejected. Okay, value if it is true. So this is my value if it is true, my logical test. So first one, in this condition, my logical test. So value if it is true. So this is the condition. Value if it is false. Okay, so again if I place my cursor here, my logical test, value if it is true, so value if it is false, I'm not having. So here I'll again give it here as double quote, rejected, close the double quote, close the bracket. Okay, so again my third condition, open a double quote, rejected, close the double quote, close the bracket. But before this I need to give a comma here. Now see, it says me as rejected. So rejected must be just like that. I need to add my bracket sign. See here. You got my point? You want me to show once again?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let me show you once again. I'll remove this. So we have a three functions. Okay, I'll copy this function, Control C, and I'll paste it here. So for your understanding, I'll change this to another color, maroon color, and I'll make it bold. Done. In the place of accepted, we are going to copy the formula qualification. Without equals to, I'll copy. Okay, so from the double quote till the double quote, I'm removing, and I'll paste it here. So this is my next condition. So for your understanding, I'll change this to, say, let it be same color. I'll just make it bold. Okay, so in the place of accepted, I have pasted this. Now I'll copy the third condition, without equals to sign. In the place of accepted, again I'm pasting this. Control V. So this one, the one which I have pasted right now, I'll just change the color so that you will have an idea. I'll change this to blue color. So yes, this is rejected. You will have twice. Okay, you will have twice because this is my first condition, second condition, third condition. For first condition we have a rejected. For second condition also we have a rejected. For third condition also we have a rejected. If this all three condition is matching, only then I must get it as an accepted. Now let me just select this all the formula, copy. After copying, I'll put it in status. Okay, brackets I have not given. Okay, let me repaste once again for your understanding. So I'm not pasting here, I'll paste it in a formula bar. Control V. Control V. The last closing bracket is not being given for the first formula. I just close the bracket, then press enter. I choose this. Let me change the qualification. BCom. So you will get it as output. See the formula here. So only once have given a rejected here. Okay, the last one I have removed it. Okay, if this condition is matching, if this condition is matching, if this condition is matching, I must get an output as accepted. If not, I must get it as rejected. Okay, I've just given like this, copy and have pasted here. After copy pasting this, okay, let me bring this below this. I'll just put it down. Now see if I change this to PBM, it is accepted. I'll change to 21, accepted. I'll change to 18, it says as false. Okay, I'll change this to 14, false. I'll change this to experience 3. Okay, I'll give here as 20, so it is accepted. If I give here as 46, so it says as false. The reason why I'm getting false is because of rejected we have removed here. So again and again it,
Yes.
tell me ma, tell me if you have any doubt. Okay, so anything you do, you must remember that this functions must always have the copied one. See here. So for this black one I have removed, right? For black one also I have to give here comma, open a double quote, rejected. So this must also be available. I think this one is for the black. Okay, you don't have to edit. I just copy pasted in the place of accepted. In the place of accepted, you just need to paste this. So once you paste this, automatically you will get an output. Okay, are you all done with this?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, will it be applicable now for all the cells?
Yes, it is applicable for all the cells. Now see, let me give here as 20. It is accepted, but the remaining cells I don't have any values. I'll just drag till Amit. Now others are having a rejected. Okay, since
Yes,
I have
ma'am.
no data, I'll convert this into automatic color. Okay, now let's see now updating here. Let me update here as 18 years. BCom, BCom. Experience is 0. Okay, so or I'll give it as 1. So it's still rejected. Now let me change this as 25. Now see, it says as accepted. So like this, automatically
Okay.
this will change. Okay, now see, let me just put a table for this. I'll put a table so that you will not have a confusions. My next condition here is, okay, so we are going to apply the conditional formatting now. Conditional formatting, we'll go to conditional formatting, highlight the cell rule. Okay, I'll just select this entire range. Okay, first you select this entire range from accepted all the candidates. Now go for conditional formatting, highlight the cell rule, that text that contains accepted, text that contains accepted. Okay, if you want to type, you can type also. Okay, accepted have given here. So I think I would have made some spelling mistake, just ignore it. So I want this one to be highlighted, so I'll go for this custom format. Okay, I'll show you once again. After selecting this accepted, okay, go for this custom format. Now I'll go for this fills, the last step, fills, fill effects. I'll choose here as accepted to be given in a green color. Green color from corners or from centers you want, you give like this. From this, and this color one, I will make it as dark green, like this. Color one dark green, color two light green. I'm selecting from center. If you want to try with the other things, you can check it out. Whichever the method you want, that you can choose it. Okay, so I'm going with this option from corner. Now you click on OK. Again, I'll click on OK. Now see, accepted is in green color. Now same thing, we will do one more thing. Instead of accepted, I'm going to type here as rejected. Rejected. See, I'll select this range. Go for conditional formatting, highlight the cell rule, text that contains accepted. Okay, I'll go for this custom format, colors, fill effects, dark green for the color 1, light green for the color 2. From the center, I'll click on OK. So this is how the color will look like. Again, I'll click on OK. So again, I'll click on OK. So one condition has been applied. Now second condition again. Conditional formatting. Again the same thing, text that contains rejected. Rejected. Again we will go for this custom format. Fill the colors. So here we will choose as color 1 red, color 2 we will choose this as maroon. From center, I'm choosing this, but since I'm not liking this maroon color, so I have no other colors to choose here. I'll go for more colors. Standard, I'll pick the other red color. It's like orange. Okay, then I'll click on OK. OK here. Again, okay, both are same, looks like same thing. Again, more colors. I'll choose this orange type of things itself. Okay, again OK. So again OK, so it will show you like this. Okay, so done. Now see, let me change here to 18 years. So rejected. Now I'll give here as 25 dBm, or Okay. BCom. Experience, I'll give it as 3.9. So accepted I'm getting. So now I'll give the age as 40. Now we will give it as BSc. BSc. So and the condition here I'm going to give the age as experience as 12 years. Rejected. So like this, when you're doing, automatically your condition will change whether it is accepted or rejected. Now one more thing we will do. I'm just going to merge this two cell and I'll write here as number of accepted. Okay, let me give this color, fill color, I'll choose it as black. Font color, I'll choose it as white. Now again, the next two cells also, I'll merge this. I'll write here as number of rejected. I'll select this. Okay, now font color white, background color black. I've changed this. And I'll also make this bold, this also bold. Okay, and here I'll select this four cells, merge this, and I'm going to give a color as green for accepted. And the remaining things, another four cells, I'll change this to red color. Four cells I've selected and I've given as merge cell this one. Do this and let me know so that I can continue.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now for this, I'll give a thick border outside. Again for this also, thick border outside. See, I think I didn't merge this. I'll merge and center. Then I'll give this thick border outside. Now you can see the difference. Now one more function we'll apply here. Equals to count if. Count if, open a bracket. Select the range of this. Let me fix this also and I'll give a comma. What I need the number of count which is having accepted. Close the double quote, close the bracket, enter. So I have only two counts as accepted. Again here, if you're still doing, then please see here, count if, select this range. Okay, I'll do once again if you want. Equals to count if, open a bracket. Count if, open the bracket. The range is where I'm getting an output of accepted and rejected. This you have to select. After selecting this, press F4 in order to lock this. Then give a comma. What I need to count number of accepted. So open a double quote, type it as accepted. Then close a double quote, close a bracket for the condition and press enter. So you have a number of counts here too. Okay. Now let's apply here also. Again the same condition. Count if, open a bracket. So this is my range. I'll fix this, give a comma, and I need an output of what? Rejected. I'll select this rejected and I'll close the double quote, close the bracket and enter. So I have 7 rejected. Let me make this bold and I'll increase the font size. Okay, so I'll use this what? So here I've increased to 20. This also I'll increase to 20. Done. And I'm making this bold. Now let's apply here. I'll give the age as 27. Qualification BCom. Experience 4 years. So I'm getting, see, automatically the count is changing. Okay, so let me give here as 23, or I'll give it as 30. Experience, the qualification is BA, experience is 4.7, so I'm getting as rejected. Okay, let me do one more thing. So 36 years, the qualification is BBM, experience is 5, so accepted. Okay, now again I'll do here as age is 33. Okay, we will take it as 23. MCom or MBA, anything you want to take, you take. And this experience, let me give here as 4.9, rejected. Okay, so again, I'm going to give here as the age is 39, qualification is MBA. Okay, MBA. So experience is 14 years, or I'll give it as 10 years experience. Rejected. In case if I change this, if I'm changing somewhere, like see this is BSc, but here it has become, okay, let me change here the age as 19. No changes. If I change this to 20, see, accepted. The count is changing, right? Let me give it as 18. Like this, you will have a effect. Okay, so I'll change here to 20. Okay, however you want to change, you can change here. So I'll change the age here as the experience as 6 years. Here I'll change it to age 21. Now see, still 25. Like this, you will have a effect. So I'll change here to 3.7. Now, based on this data, we will create one chart. So I'll select this chart, this data where I have number of accepted and rejected, or instead of this also you can select this. I'll select this, go for insert, recommended chart. So it shows me like this. I'll click on OK. So see, I got this chart in a separate place, but I don't want in a separate place. I want it in a same place itself. So what I will do, so based on this data, we will go for insert, pivot chart. Okay, so existing sheet, I'm going to select here as existing sheet. Existing sheet where I want it here. I'll select the name, then I'll click on OK. Now see, automatically I'm getting the chart. What I want here, the status I want. Okay, but status still it is not showing me. So instead, for chart, what I need some function. Since I don't have a function, there is no data I'm getting here. Okay, so insert the column chart. I'll choose this column chart. Sorry, once again. I'll select this number of accepted and rejected. Number of accepted and rejected. We'll go for insert. I'll select this column chart. Now see, I got this. So I have data here. So however you want, horizontally you want, vertically you want, that you can select it. Access title. Okay, access title, or we will give it here as report. I'm giving here as report. Just reduce the size. Put it over here. Okay. Now next one, I'll just change this chart title. Chart title I have, right? This chart title above you want, centrally you want, wherever you want, you can keep. I'll give here as interview selection report. I'm going to give here as interview selection report. Okay. So this one, I'll change this fill color. Fill color, I will change this to green. Okay. So this is only for series 1, and for this again I'll change the color to red. Okay, why once again. Let's remove this chart itself once again. Let me insert the chart. Before inserting, I'll select this data. Number of selected, number of rejected. I'll go for insert. Let me take a pie chart. Why? Okay, I'll just select this. Okay, since I have only one function used, it is not showing me any chart here, so we can just ignore those things. So like this, you can apply any functions, and based on that you can update it. Okay, so this count I'll just show you here. For only for this two counts I'm taking here, two things. So I have this and this. Okay, so for this I'll just give the title as interview report. This one, I'll choose the fill colors, outline, let it be black, fill the color with green color. Then I'll choose this side, this other side, right click, I'll go for the fill colors, I'll choose here as red color. See, for both it is applying. Okay, so selected one I'm having here as green color. So if you want to change the other colors, you can change the colors you are having here. Okay, like this you want, you can select the colors whichever you want. I've just chosen the color, so one is showing here in red, the other one is in yellow color, so green color is in selected one. Let's try this again. Right click, fill the color with red. Yeah, it's changing. You just need to click on this side you have to click, Then go for the color. Go for the change of colors. Right click, go for the fill colors and choose the color. Then here I've choose like this. So red color I'm having here. Okay, I just gave some colors here. Any doubts till here?
Ma'am, why does the legend show 1, 2, 3, 4, though we have only used two colors? I mean, the pie chart depicts only number of accepted and rejected, right?
Yes, see here. So when I take this also, it says me as 3 4 colors till it is used. Okay, because I have selected this area. So since I've used 2 3 combinations colors, it shows me like this. But I just for your reference, I created a table. For this kind of data we cannot use, only when we have some kind of data table calculation, then we can apply here. See, this green is fine, but why this is showing? See, if you want, you can remove this. I'm removing this two also. You just need to click on that and remove it. So here, if you want to remove this also you can remove. So I'm just removing the legends. Just click on that and remove it. More options I'll go. See like this. If
Excuse
you
me, ma'am.
have this, yes, tell me, ma.
Ma'am,
Tell
for me,
me.
pie chart isn't coming. For my data, pie chart isn't coming. Can I select the donut chart?
Anything is fine, ma.
Okay, ma'am.
So just for your reference, I showed with the chart, but most probably based on a data only we can select it. Even if I go for change chart type also, it will not support me. See if I go for this line, pie, bar, see, this is what I'm having here. Again the same thing, 4 charts I'm having. So for that is the reason I just remove this legends from here.
Ma'am, for creating the pie chart, don't we need to select the heading, number of accepted, number of rejected, so that it can show the legend as accepted and rejected?
See, I have selected this whole things. Based on this data only, I have selected it. Interview report.
Yes, ma'am.
See, the reason I have made this merge cell for this and this, but when I click on this chart, see, it is not accepting the merge cell also. So I told you when doing this pivot table, pivot chart, merge cell should not be there and wrap text should not be there. So we should not use a function like this. Since we have used a merge cell, so it is not showing me the exact report. See, I'll go for this filters. I'll remove this blue and I'll remove this green also. See, it says then apply names. See, still it shows me the wrong thing only. Select the data. For selecting a data, see, this is what I've selected. Okay, add data. If I do, it will ask me the series name. So just I've just made some data only. This is just for your reference I've given. But chart, if you don't do, that's okay, no problem. Okay, so let me go for the next one. I'll just give some product name, sales price, and cost price. You can give anything, whichever you want. So I'll just give something, hard disk, SDD, pen drive, pen drive, RAM, ROM, CD, DVD, something I have given. For this, I'll give some sales price also. 100, 150, 50, 30, 70, 90, 100, 110. Okay. Now cost price I'll give here as 90, 160, 52, 42, 28, 65, 85 I'll give. So 85, 89, I'll give here as 125. Okay, so purposely I gave this. See here equals to. So I'll give whether it is a profit or loss I want to find. Profit or loss I want to find. So equals to if open a bracket. So if the selling price is greater than, if selling price is greater than cost price, give a comma. I need an output as profit. I need an output as profit. If the selling price is less than that, then I need an output as loss. This is what I want. Okay. So, but this is a technique which we have already done. Already we have done. But instead of profit and loss, I will use some other things. Insert. See, I'll show you here. Insert. We'll go for the symbols. In the symbols, I'll use for profit. Some symbols we will choose. Wait. Okay. I'll just choose here itself. Okay. So see, let me show you in a Google itself. So we have some symbols, right? So I want up arrow key, up arrow key symbol, up arrow symbol, and down arrow symbol. Okay, this one. Okay, so other than this, like this, up arrow key keywords you have like this. So there are so many things. Okay, so up arrow symbol and down arrow symbol we have here. So the same thing I was showing you in a insert also. When I go for this insert, in a symbols, you have this up arrow key and the down arrow key. Now see, when I select this up arrow key, what it is showing me here, it shows me as 2191. It shows me as 2191. What is this character is actually used for? So see, say in case if I choose here as 9650. Okay, 9650. There are some codes. Okay, so let me show you about this. So this character is showing me 2191, this showing me 2193. Okay, I'm not inserting the symbols. Okay, 2191, and then 2193. This is was the code which was given. This number is called as Unicode. See here, when I select this, what it says? Unicode X it says. Okay, so we will use the same thing as a formula, equals to Unicode, Unicode, Unicode. I'll select this number, close the bracket, enter. I'll select this also, equals to Unicode, Unicode, open a bracket, select this number, close the bracket, enter. See what it says? This says something. Now what I will do, I'll go for home. Here I have as a Calibri, I'll change this to WebDing. See the difference? It is changing here. Okay, so same thing. Instead of this, I'm going to use one more code. I'm going to use one more code here. So the code number which I'm going to use here is 9650 and 9660. So I'll give here as web ding code symbols for arrows. Okay, web ding symbols for arrows. Okay, you can create here, or I'll just go here, characters, unique characters. You have lot of characters. See, for all these characters you have a code number. See here, like this you have a code numbers. Let me search this, 9660. Okay, 9660. See, like this you have a code numbers for each and every code. Okay, look here, 9650, 9660. So this is what we are using here. Okay, for this we'll go here. So let me see here, equals to, since I've already applied a WebDing, it shows me like this. So let me change this to Calibre itself. Now I'll apply equals to Unicode, Unicode. I'll select this, close the bracket, enter. Now see, I'll change this to Calibre, equals to Unicode, or unique character. I'll take unique character 9650, 9650, because code number I'm not using, I'm using a character here. So for that I'm just using this, equals to unique character. For this also I'll change here as Calibre. For that I can show you first Calibre. Okay, or let me show you here, 9650, 9660. This I'll just delete this. I'll use here as clear all, equals to unique character, unique char, select the number, close the bracket, enter. Now see here, equals to unique char, select this number, close the bracket, enter. This is what I want to choose here. Okay, if I want to give the symbols like this, so I'll give here, see, now here instead of profit I'll use a function as unique char. Okay, unique character. So the code number, if it is a profit, I need it as 9650, close the bracket, If it is a loss, I need the code number here as unique character. The code number is 9660. Okay. Now let me close the bracket for the if condition, enter. So see, automatically you will get this. Okay. Like this, characters you can give. Did you understand this? Okay, in case if I want to give a color for this also, for colors also you have some code numbers. Okay, see here, color, it is COLOR, color in Excel. In Excel, if you want to use for colors also, you have a code numbers. Okay, so I'll give you as color 10 itself, color 10 itself. See, color palette you have here. Now see here, color palette, what are the colors you are having? So red color, I'll use color 3 for color 3. See, it is box bracket. Color 3 I will use for red, and color 10 I will use for green. This is what I'm going to use now. So you have to use it in box bracket. Okay, it's not in a small bracket, it is a box bracket. Now I'll just place my cell here, then go for this numbering group, custom, custom general. I'll type it here as open a box bracket. So I need color 10, COLOR 10, close the box bracket. This is when it is a profit. So for profit, I'm going to mention here as 0. I'm going to mention here as 0. Then I'll give a semicolon. Then again I'll type open a box bracket. I'll give here as color 3. Color 3, close the bracket, minus 0. Minus 0. Let's see whether it works. Okay, fine. So anything if you have still here, we will do it. So next class I'll continue the same thing.
Ma'am,
Okay.
the last thing, color, I didn't get it, ma'am.
Color it will not change, ma. I have some other function for that. I just want to try that, but it didn't support. I'll give you another formula in the next class.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Okay, so this is where you will get by default. When you go here, it has to change as webding. If it is not changing, then you have to download it. By default, all the systems will have a support for this. Okay, all the systems will have a webding support. If you don't have, then you have to use this. Webding has to be downloaded. Clear? So you try this. If any doubts, we will discuss in next class.
Ma'am, any updates on the exam date, ma'am?
Yes, ma. But the thing is, um, so I just want to say we have discussed and we have finally decided that it will be on 6th. Okay, it will be on 6th of your March, 6th of March, because you asked me for the end of the month you want to take, right? Means after your end of your exams you would like to take. So we planned according to this. In case if you're willing to take on Saturday, then please let me know tomorrow. Everyone, if you're willing to take exam on Saturday, please let me know. Okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am,
If not
Tell me,
Saturday,
ma.
when will the exam be conducted, ma'am?
If not on Saturday, it will be on March 6th.
Okay, ma'am.
So everyone discuss yourself. Finally, tell me what you want to do. So as we have decided, we planned it for Tuesday. I mean, the Monday. Monday 6th, March 6th.
Ma'am, could you just update on the group as to how the pattern and what time the exam will be, ma'am?
Timing will be the same thing when you are having a class, same 6:30. 6:30 to 8. Within this 1 hour, you will be having an exam, and it is a MCQ online.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, I think 6th would be fine for us, ma'am, because we have CIAs.
That's what we have decided as 6th only, ma. So I just want to
Ma'am,
inform you
6th
also.
is
So
better.
okay, fine. Then in that case, let's we will finalize for 6th itself.
Ma'am, so Friday will be the last class, ma'am.
Last class of the syllabus. So I'm going to finish all the syllabus by Friday. Okay. So tomorrow
Then
I'll fill
directly
up
we'll
the.
have on March 6 exam, ma'am. Not on
Yes,
Saturday
ma.
any class.
Not on Saturday any class. No. No class on Saturday. That's all. So this is the last class. Friday will be the last class. Okay. So Friday it is going to be your last class. I'm going to finish all your topics. I'm covering all the topics. And that means tomorrow I'll do the macros, and I haven't done this view and review tab. Macros I will do, then I will go for view and review tabs. Tomorrow I'll finish it off. In case if I'm not able to finish this view and review tab, we will we will do it in a Friday's class. Then if you have any doubts, please make a note of it. We will discuss on Friday. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
Bye.
thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Take care, everyone. Bye.